Oh, oh yes. Hello, everybody. This is Jay Bellums coming to you live. And I'd like to welcome you to the very first inaugural episode. Now, that's not really true because this show has been going a lot longer than any of you realize. You see, I used to do a radio show every morning. It's broadcast to thousands of people, millions maybe, even, perhaps. And I didn't know how to back up my phone. So I lost all of it. But fear not, because I am back. And I am back with a vengeance, baby. And let me just tell you something. Let me tell you a little something. If you're in the mood for comedic wit and, current events, I am gonna be the channel that you need to follow. That's right. Now, I should have some manners and ask y'all, how y'all doing today? Are we doing good? How we feeling, babies? All right. That's good to hear. Now, it's so strange to be back because let me tell you a little something. Back when I first did my show, it was radio only, which is why the video is going to be severely lacking. And it's just really me driving around. Because that's not what the show is all about, people. The show is about what I have to say, not what you have to see. So I need you to... Oh, traffic man, hold on. Oh, well, this actually might be interesting. You get a little POV, a little point of vulture, if you will. Now, I gotta tell you, the plumbing is being redone in my apartment, yes, that I own completely. And it's really thrown me for a loop, if I can just tell you. Can I just tell you? Because we got a team of like 6 or 7 workers, and they're coming in, and let me just tell you, they're getting elbow deep in the plumbing. Okay? They are getting, they're up to their necks in doo-doo, if you know what I'm saying. That's feces. I was gonna say the SHIT word, but I'm gonna try to keep this a family-friendly channel. So if I slip up and I start cussing and bussing, then you better say, Jay, this is a family-friendly channel. And I'll say, oh, thank you. I did not realize that. I forgot that. Thank you so much. And, here we are at the world's most confusing stoplight. That's okay. I'm not going to hold it against it. But as I was saying, I got plumbers covered in feces. There's just a team of grown men with diarrhea all over them. And they're just rolling through my apartment. They're playing Twister. He's like right hand red, and he slips in my doo-doo. I almost said the S word again. So I'm going out right now. Lil Jay's on a mission, to find a public restroom, okay? Without giving you too much detail. Because, despite being an international radio star, I still have human functions that I have to take care of. And, it's a little difficult when you got a team of 6 grown men all up in your bathroom, not letting you work. Now, should I cover more origin story? Let me know down in the comments what you think. You see, I always used to say that, but I had no audience because I didn't upload them at all because I just listened to them myself after I recorded them and just laughed to myself. But now I can actually say it. Let me know in the comments if you want me to discuss more origin story. Now, I'm doing it now, whether you want to or not, so I'm not going to be able to see it, so, screw y'all. But, I bet you're wondering, Jay, How did you come up with this name? Well, let me tell you. Let me just tell you a little something. I was on a business trip down to, what do you call it? Portland, Oregon. Beautiful city, full of great people. Oh! And you know, I was on my way back because I had to make it back to my place of work at, 10 a.m. or something. And I found myself in Portland, Oregon at 3 a.m., because I'm wild. I'm a crazy party animal. And I had to make the trip. I said to myself, Jay, you need to suck it up and drive home right now, because if you don't, well, you probably just would have called out sick and it wouldn't have been a big deal. But I don't do that. People who know Jay know that Jay don't call out sick for nothing. Nothing. I gotta be on my little deathbed with my little bird body all tangled and mangled, and I gotta say, I'd still try to make it in. I'd say, no, I can work. I can do it. But that's besides the point. So what I'm saying is I didn't call in sick. And I said to myself, Jay, you need to do this. You need to knuckle up and you need to button up, as the kids say. And I'm sorry, I got distracted by something. But I stopped at a gas station, and I got myself a little energy drink. And as I was sipping on it, I realized that, I hadn't had much food. I had been awake for, many, many hours. And now I'm adding caffeine on top of it. So I entered kind of a, how would you call it? A fugue state? I don't know what the word is. I almost said the F-U-C-K word. Oh, girl. I caught myself. I entered a messed up state. And I was driving 80 miles an hour. And I thought to myself, hey, I'm going to talk to myself about the cars around me. And it was just such great commentary that I had to record it. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is hilarious. And then I passed this little area, you may know of it, called JBLM, Joint Base Lewis McChord, whatever. I think it's a military base, you know what I'm saying? They do a lot of military activity over there. And I kept thinking, oh, that's a funny thing. What if you lived there and you didn't want to say Joint Base Lewis McChord every time, You match with some girl on Tinder and she's like, where do you live? And you're like, girl, I live in Joint Base Lewis McChord. So you don't want to say that every time. So you say JBLM. And then if that's too long for you, if you ain't got time to say JBLM, excuse me, my snosticles are a little snozzed up, seeing as it's 9:26 in the morning and it's almost freezing. That's Fahrenheit right there. I know some of you are all from Israel and you don't, know how to read numbers in Fahrenheit, but that is close to 0 degrees centigrade or whatever you use over there. All right. The hell was I saying? Oh, yes. Jay gets a little distracted. You're going to realize that as you watch my show. I'm an easily distractible Jay. What was I saying? Oh, yes. If JBLM is too long for you still, you shorten it to JBellums. And I said to myself, hey, that's such a great name. And then I changed my cracked out, caffeine drinking, 3 a.m. driving persona to JBellums. Okay, are you seeing where I'm going with this story? This show has a purpose. It's not just complete rambling. I'm telling a story. So I became JBellums in that moment. And I have stayed JBellums. And it just really suits me. Suits me and boots me. So, that's the origin story. And then every day when I drive to work, I record a little show. And it was just so fun and so funny. And this morning when I woke up, I was like, you know what? I'm going to start recording it and uploading it because, the world is ending as we speak. And do I really want to die without having uploaded one YouTube video of Jay Bellums? I don't think so. The answer is no. Oh, we gonna let this woman cross. So funny that y'all get to see what I'm seeing now. Because y'all didn't used to get to see what I'm seeing. So yeah, I'm back. I'm on the attack. I'm a little rusty. Perhaps a little crusty. But, you know, just have patience with me. Because the content will get better as time goes on. Because, girl, let me be honest with you. Can I just tell you? I haven't done this show in, oh gosh, let me just think for a minute. It's been a minute, as the kids say. I probably haven't done it in like over a year, to be quite honest. So, you know, it's going to take me a second. Just hang in there. Keep telling your friends about me. You know, I might start changing the program up, might start swearing. You know how it happens. About to park directly next to someone while I'm doing my little radio show. That's a little embarrassing. But, yeah. Oh, she left immediately. Good. That's what Jay like. That's what Jay like. You'll come to learn that parking next to someone whoosh, and having them look at me whoosh, is one of my biggest pet peeves in the world. When that happens, I say to myself, self, that is not okay. You should not have done that. And then I just sit there awkwardly and pretend I'm not doing anything. We take a little break on air. Gives you a chance to go get a glass of water or do whatever you do. Well, you know, that's all the time my phone is allowing me for today. I love you all. Welcome back to Jay Bellums, and I'll keep seeing you. Bye-bye!